It's too much. Too much. This one has to be over here. All right. I don't know. I can't see anything. Oh, we're done. Okay. Happy Saturday, everybody. In the afternoon on a Saturday. That's what we're doing now.
It's so dreary out.
We had no idea it was this late. So it is what it is. We will own it. We're going to own it because we're just doing Saturday solutions on Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, we had 2 walk-in clients.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
We're going to take them.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to do.
Because we're in business. That's what we do. Okay. So, anywho, happy Saturday. Hope you're enjoying. Be the sunshine on a gray day. Be the sunshine. Because if this picked up whenever we were just yelling at each other, we were not the sunshine for each other. We were not.
We were not.
So, anyways, welcome. HLC Bookkeeping and Office Services. We come to you every Saturday afternoon where we just talk to you about where you live, work, and worship, maybe things that are going on that we can help you with, and if things going on, tips and tricks that we can help share so that everybody is successful in all parts of their life. It's not just about business. It's not just about spiritual life. It's not just about your personal life. It's about everything. So we touch on different subjects. The subjects are either suggested to us or they've come up that week, so they're relevant and we feel the need to share. So there you go.
We feel the need.
We feel the need to share. That's what we are. We're sharers. Mm-hmm. So every time we start off with our information, if you want to get a hold of us, 724-561-7460, hlcbookkeeping.com, or office at your HLC. Krista then recaps what we talked about last week. So go right ahead, Krista.
All right. So last week, the first Saturday of every month, we choose a book. Mm-hmm. This book was the Chronicles of Narnia because we're doing a Bible study on it.
Do you hear how you said that? Narnia.
Narnia.
I say Narnia. I don't know why, but that's how I have to say it.
Okay.
What is the title? I don't know.
Chronicles of Narnia. What I say? Narnia?
I say Narnia, and you say Narnia. I don't know. Is that a Pittsburgh thing?
Yeah, that could be the Western PA in me. I don't
Yins
know.
And you yins, Narnia. So okay. Whatever.
But so like that was our focus for last month and part of this month.
Yep. And I apologize. Look how messy my office is. Look at that. Whatever. It's better than it has been. Trust me.
And then we also talked about a new year. There's new resolutions, time to evaluate what's good for you, what worked last year, what you should continue, including the people in your life.
Yep.
And then we also talked about what's bad for you, and maybe you need a season away from it or those people.
For a moment.
Just for, again, it's just not right now. That's all it is.
So we communicate to people in our lives that January is crazy. It's our busiest month of the year. We may not be as available as you would like us to be, but we try our best.
That's right. All right. So then our QuickBook Quick Tip was about subscriptions and how the global admin owns global functions. Okay.
That's a good one. That's a good topic.
It was a good topic.
Okay.
All right. So today, the first thing we're going to talk about is, because, you know, we always say you have to be in business. You just do.
Everybody in the world we think should be in
understand
business,
the economy and how everything works. You should have a business.
Right.
So, and a business can be a sole prop. Right. Or it can be a major corporation.
And that's what we wanted to talk about today. Because sometimes people are like, I have to start big. I have to do this. I have to do that. You don't. You have to put out a shingle. That's it.
Or a virtual shingle.
Yeah. To say you're in business. And being in business for yourself, that can mean you're making products, or you're selling products, or you're building products.
Or
that looks different for everybody.
Yeah,
it looks different for everybody. So, like, just because you do business differently than other people doesn't mean you're not in business. Right. So, the first topic we had was turning your passion into a business. Because we have people in our lives who they love something that's not their occupation. So they're like, how can I make money from this? You can start a side business. If you can't quit your regular occupation, you can start a side business, and then you sell your products and services at your convenience.
Yeah, and sometimes like crafty people. Okay, you're one person.
Yes.
You might not be able to make enough crafts to stay in business, but you can become a craft consultant and show people what you've learned.
Yes.
Like certain stitches that might be hard to master.
Right.
Or things like this. So you have to think, yes, this is what I love. You have to learn all aspects of it.
Teach classes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And say, how can I monetize that for me so that I'm filling my spirit while I'm filling my bank account?
Exactly.
That's the clue. You want to do that.
Yeah. So we just want to encourage everybody beginning of the year, if you've been dreaming about it, what is your passion? What is your passion? Because if you're not passionate, you're not going to succeed.
That's right.
You have to have a passion for what you do.
Right. If you're just doing it because someone told me I'm good at this, so I should do it. No.
Yeah.
It has to motivate you on gray days to get out of bed instead of reading a book and curling up with your little kitty.
Yeah.
No.
Exactly.
It has to inspire you.
Correct. And like, whenever we tell people that you should be in business, if you get complimented a lot on something you do and you're just like, could I make money from it? You can test out the waters. You don't have to be like, I'm going to be incorporated into the, just be a sole proprietor. Start out as a sole proprietor, just your name.
You jumped ahead of the topic.
Why did I? That is your passion. We talked about passion.
Yes.
And now what's the next one?
Where to start your business.
Didn't I just say that?
You didn't talk about this.
I'm not at that point. A sole proprietor doesn't have to do this yet. You don't have to, unless you're getting your own EIN number that's different from your social security number, or you have to collect sales tax. You don't have to do all this. As soon as you become an LLC, and as soon as you want to incorporate, then you have to register, and we put the link for the business one-stop shop so that you can then, if you have employees, you have to register for that. Any taxes,
you have to prove you have insurances,
correct, that sort of thing. So like, once you take it to the next step, the first step is putting your toe in the water, see if there's a market out there. And I'm talking about those crafty people and the smaller businesses. If you do sales, you can do that as your name. Get a 1099 from whoever's paying you commission, you're done. You're in business. That's it.
That's it.
So like,
kaput.
Where do you want to be? What do you want to do? How do you want to track it? That sort of thing. But once you say, okay, I'm going to be in business, that means now, yes, you have to make your product, service, your sales calls, your whatever, but you also now have to track your expenses. So you have the money coming in covered. Now, how are you tracking the money coming out? Because you have to know if you're making money.
Yeah,
at whatever that is.
I just talked to people for a second about mileage logs.
Oh.
All right. If you have a business and the business does not own the car and you're using it
for business purposes,
you have to track your mileage.
Keep it in the car with you.
Yes. There's apps you can use on your phone to say, I'm starting now. Here's where I'm going. Log it.
Yep. Here's my odometer. Send yourself a text.
Log. Yeah, which you can buy online anywhere.
Yes.
Yes. Because like that's a huge expense that people forget about.
And it's a very generous reimbursement. 70 cents a mile.
Yes.
At least that's what it was last year. I don't know what it is in 26.
I don't know.
But like, you have to start thinking, and like, this is where we've told you before, you get a separate bank account. Even if you're a sole proprietor, get a separate bank account for the monies associated with that business. Because when you get bigger, you're going to have to be able to document money coming in, money coming out. Start your budgeting process.
Start your good habits now.
Now.
So it's not a big change.
Before you get all crazy.
That's right.
Yeah. If you start right now, you're good.
All right,
so what did I do wrong?
You didn't really talk about that, did you? Business one-stop shop.
I said we put a link in the email if you're not doing the sole prop thing and you want to get in to own and have your own separate EIN number and sales tax, then it walks you through it. It's basically a guide to doing business in Pennsylvania. So it's pretty self-explanatory as you go. Thank you, Krista, for completing my words. And then and then you can't see what I'm pointing to. So hlcbookkeeping.com, we also have resources under the resource tab that if you are thinking of starting a business, the questions and things you should ask yourself on our website, hlcbookkeeping.com. So like there's things you can do. I'm teaching a class on starting a business. Wonder when that is. I had it somewhere. I think it's in February at the Y. I'm doing a 2-hour virtual class, so anybody in the world can attend. You just have to let me know, so I send you a Zoom invite. But you have to call the Y to get registered. So like you definitely, I can't tell you the passion I have for business. It helps with your independence and your thinking, and it kind of like just makes you think bigger. I love it.
See how it all works together.
Yeah, how it all fits together. Exactly.
Right. Now, the third thing we wanted to talk about was identity theft and how you have to have protection.
We've had 3 phone calls of people who've had their identity stolen. What do they do? How do they protect their business? What should they do? We put a link. There's a service for individuals. You can protect you and your family. Pretty cost effective. It's like $1 a day to protect you and up to like 7 kids.
I think it's 10 now.
Oh, geez. Well, that's good if you're having kids. God bless you. Yeah. So like this is not something that's easily fixed. If you don't have the protection, this can become a nightmare for you. I mean, to be brutally honest, because now people have access and they've ruined your credit and you have to try to rebuild it. You got to contact all these places. I mean, you're basically,
it's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work. So there are resources out there for you to capitalize on. This is the one that we like, that we do business with. That's simple.
That's it. But it's very topical because one of our friends and his sister at the same time, who lives in a different state.
Yeah. How does that even happen? Yeah. I don't know.
So it's crazy.
Yes.
Crazy out there.
Yeah. So just keep in mind, you're not alone if it happens to you. Like they're basically saying, just be prepared because it's going to happen. It's happened to us several times. And like, we don't have to worry because we get identified right away. We get our little email saying, hey, did you do this? Nope. Taken care of. Love it.
Yep.
All right. So stay on top of it.
That's all we're saying.
Yep. Stay on top of it.
Be cognizant. Be aware. And if something feels a little sketchy,
probably is. Probably is.
Go with your gut instincts, people.
That's it.
All right.
What's next on the agenda?
Number 4, it's 1099 time. I hope you've been listening to us the past few months about having W-9 certificates of insurance on file. So, boom, you're ready. You're ready to go.
If, say you didn't, or this is your first time seeing us, so now you're not sure what you should have done. There's a form. You can go to irs.gov. I should have put the link right to it.
Yeah.
irs.gov and get a W-9 form. And any vendor that you pay more than $600 to, right? More than $600 because they've done a non-employee compensation project for you.
Or you paid rent.
Or you paid rent. That's a 1099-M. You have to have their name, address, if they have a DBA, what they do business as, their EIN or social number, and you have to issue them the 1099 form before the end of this month. Have to do it.
Have to do it.
So If you have questions, call the office, 724-561-7460. We'll be glad to talk to you about that if you're confused, not sure what to do. And what I wanted to mention to you is QuickBooks Online, because we're QuickBooks Pro Advisors. They do have a paid system that you can have them do it for you based on the information in your QuickBooks file. Now, I've said this before and I'll say it again. If your file is crap, your 1099s are going to be crap. You have to check the information before you click the button to have them do it for you. And you don't have to have them do it for you. You can do it yourself and just get the forms or find another program that's cheaper. So like it's an option that's out there, but you don't have to do it through them.
But you still have to make sure your data is
Yes,
good.
your data has to be correct. So once you get that W-9 form, you go into your QuickBooks file and check it. Name, address, social security number or EIN number, and if they have a DBA. This is where confession time happens. So I had done 1099s for all my clients paying us, right? I forgot to do the parent company. I did the DBA. So now I'm getting letters from the IRS for my clients saying my information is incorrect because I didn't use the main account.
Is that what happened?
Then the DBA. Yes.
Christina.
I know.
She's not in charge of ours anymore.
No. Live and learn. But like they didn't used to care about that. As long as you had it on there, they were fine. Well, now they're getting picky. So make sure if you have a parent company, that's who gets issued. And then the second line, the address is DBA, doing business as. Okay, so there you go. Learn from my mistakes, my fellow people. Learn from my mistakes.
All right.
The good news is everything got out.
Well, that's the important thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so again, if you need our help with anything, our phone number is 724-561-7460.
Mm-hmm.
Our website is hlcbookkeeping.com.
Yep.
And our email is office@yourhlc.com.
Yep.
And then if you put in the email what your exact question is,
Mm-hmm.
Joyce, our office manager, will decide if Christina gets it or if I get it.
We all have our good perks, things we focus on, what we like to do. Are you hitting that door or is
No.
somebody closing it? That's interesting. So, somebody said, that's it, you're done. You're done. Close the door. Close it up.
I know. I was like,
That was, I guess, a hint from beyond. You're done.
I think
All
it
right.
was stuck on my butt. And
That's why we're working on our health. That's why we're working on our health.
That's it.
Check us in a couple of months. It'll be closed all the time because your butt won't be able to hold it back.
Whoop whoop.
All right, everybody. Have a blessed Saturday, and we'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Happy Saturday.